ROC graced American screens as a comedy drama from August 1991 to May 1994, finding its creation and direction in the hands of Stan Daniels. With Charles Dutton taking the lead as ROC Emerson, a Baltimore-based garbage collector, and Ella Joyce portraying Eleanor, his nurse wife, the series emerged as a poignant representation of African American community life. The show spanned 3 seasons, delivering 72 episodes, boasting a dedicated fan base despite lower ratings. Its impact transcended, earning accolades, including an Emmy nomination for cinematography and an NAACP Image Award for Charles Dutton's outstanding work as a comedy series actor. Even after 32 years, ROC remains an enduring gem revered for its timelessness and cultural prominence. In a tribute to the enduring legacy of ROC, this video highlights some of the cast members who have departed from the real world. The series immortalized talents like Carl Gordon, Heavy D, Rosaland Cash, Baji Jola, Hugh Dayne, James Avery, and Lou Rawls, showcasing their invaluable contributions to the show's success and leaving an indelible mark on its remarkable history. Number 1. Hugh Dayne, another esteemed member of the ROC show's cast, has sadly passed away. Dayne, known for his portrayal of Fred in the series, made appearances in just 4 episodes of the show. He achieved widespread recognition for his role as Hank, the head of security, on the television sitcom, The Office, from 2005 to 2013. Dayne's journey in the world of professional acting commenced with a part in the 1989 video game, It Came from the Desert, before transitioning to his initial television role in a 2-part episode of Hunter. In 1991, Dayne ventured into the world of film with his first role as a corrections officer in the crime thriller, Ricochet. Over the following years, he took on small roles in popular television series, including The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Hangin' with Mr. Cooper, Boy Meets World, Martin, Friends, Sister, Monk, and Girl Meets World. Dayne received the most recognition for his portrayal of Hank, the head of security, in The Office. He also took on the role of a judge in Netflix's Wet Hot American Summer, First Day of Camp. In 1999, Dayne made his return to film and acted in various movies, such as Restraining Order, Joyride, Reflections, A Story of Redemption, Ralph and Up Stanley, Beautiful Dreamer, For Heaven's Sake, Starstruck, and Bridesmaids. Hugh Dayne passed away on May 16, 2018, at the age of 75 due to pancreatic cancer.
I need to go over some details with you.
All right.
First of all,
thank you.
Number 2. Rosaland Cash, a notable member of the primary cast of the comedic drama ROC, has sadly passed it away. Cash portrayed Margaret Cater, Eleanor's ambitious mother, and had a recurring role, appearing in 3 episodes throughout the show's 3 seasons. Cash's theatrical career featured numerous highlights, including her participation in the 1962 revival of Fiorello, and her role as an original member of the Negro Ensemble Company, established in 1968. In 1973, she delivered a memorable performance as Goneril in King Lear. At the New York Shakespeare Festival, alongside James Earl Jones as Lear. Cash also made an appearance on the New York area television program, Call Back, featuring musical director Barry Manilow. The episode in which Cash was featured was filmed on March 31, 1969 at the Village Gate in New York City, and subsequently aired on Saturday, April 19, 1969 at 3:30 p.m. on CBS. During the show, Cash performed God Bless the Child. Unfortunately, no recordings of this performance are known to exist. Her extensive television credits encompassed a wide range of series, including The Cosby Show, What's Happening, A Different World, Good Times, The Mary Tyler Moore Show, Frank's Place, Kojak, Barney Miller, Benson, ROC, Policewoman, Family Ties, Head of the Class, The Golden Girls, and L.A. Law. Cash's exceptional contributions to her craft earned her an Emmy Award nomination for her work on the public broadcasting service production, Go Tell It on the Mountain. In 1996, she received a posthumous Emmy Award nomination for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series for her role on General Hospital. Cash's filmography included notable works such as Omega Man, 1971, Clute, 1971, The New Centurions, 1972 with George C. Scott, Uptown Saturday Night, 1974, alongside Bill Cosby and Sidney Poitier, and Wrong is Right, 1982. Her final film appearance occurred in 1995 when she starred in Tales from the Hood. In the world of Sesame Street, Cash lent her voice to the Muppet character, Roosevelt Franklin's mother and his sister, Mary Frances, on the 1970 record album, The Year of Roosevelt Franklin, Gordon's friend from Sesame Street, alongside Matt Robinson, who voiced Roosevelt and his brother, Baby Ray, and friend, A.B. Seto. Cash never married or had children. She passed away on October 31, 1995, at the age of 56, due to cancer at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center in Los Angeles, California.
Whoa. I know y'all think I'm getting on that thing.
You have no other choice.
Number 3. Carl Gordon, renowned actor. Carl Gordon, whose credits include noteworthy performances on Broadway in productions such as Ain't Supposed to Die a Natural Death and two of August Wilson's masterpieces, peacefully passed away on July 23 in Jetersville, VA, after battling non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. At the age of 78, he departed, leaving behind a legacy of remarkable work. Mr. Gordon is perhaps best remembered for his recurring role as Andrew Emerson on the mid-1990s sitcom ROC, a series headlined by Charles Dutton. In the show, he portrayed the obstinate father of Charles Dutton's character, cementing his status as a beloved figure. This dynamic duo shared the stage in August Wilson's The Piano Lesson on Broadway in 1990, where Mr. Gordon embodied the character of Doker, an uncle with 27 years of railroad work under his belt. His portrayal of this role extended to the 1995 television adaptation of the play. Born as Rufus Carl Gordon Jr. on January 20, 1932 in Goochland, VA, he grew up in Brooklyn's Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood. His journey to acting was far from conventional. After a 4-year stint in the Air Force, an unfinished academic venture at Brooklyn College, and 2 marriages, Mr. Gordon found himself in a series of dead-end jobs, from sheet metal work to laboring in department store stockrooms. It was, according to Mr. Gordon, a divine calling that led him to try his hand at acting. He took the initiative to enroll in the Gene Frankel Theater Workshop, marking the beginning of his remarkable acting career. His first Broadway appearance was as a replacement actor in The Great White Hope. Subsequently, he played a role in the 1971 musical, Ain't Supposed to Die a Natural Death, composed by Melvin Van Peebles. Alongside these milestones, he reprised the character of Cutler, the trombonist, in the 2003 revival of August Wilson's Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, where he shared the stage with Charles Dutton and Whoopi Goldberg. Unfortunately, his dedication to the craft resulted in a hospitalization when a burst blood vessel in his leg interrupted the production. Mr. Gordon also graced the stage in numerous productions. At the Negro Ensemble Company. With his distinct features, a face adorned with deep-set eyes, a long countenance, and a dignified white beard, Mr. Gordon projected a unique blend of amiable irritability, wisdom, and gravitas. Carl Gordon is survived by his third wife, Jacqueline Alston Gordon, his son, Rufus Carl III, 5 daughters, Gloria Gurley, Candace, Demetres, Yvette, and Jasmine Gordon, 9 grandsons, and 5 great-grandchildren.
Today, that's what these men talked about. And I had made up my mind I was never going to want to have to look back in my life and say.
Number 4. Heavy D, renowned for his recurring roles in the comedy-drama series ROC, where he portrayed Calvin Hendricks during the show's 2nd and 3rd seasons, was a pivotal figure in the world of hip-hop. He led the influential hip-hop group Heavy D Amp the Boys, known for tracks like Now That We Found Love, Who's the Man, and Somebody for Me. Additionally, he lent his iconic voice to the theme song of In Living Color. It is with great sadness that we announce Heavy D's passing at the age of 44. According to TMZ reports, the rapper was rushed to a Los Angeles hospital after being found unconscious, and regrettably, passed away shortly after his arrival. Although no foul play is suspected, the precise cause of his death remains unknown. Born as Dwight Myers in Jamaica in 1967, he later emigrated to Mount Vernon, New York, with his parents as a young boy. Heavy D's musical journey began when he discovered rap music during junior high, and he formed the Boys during high school. Alongside his fellow artists, DJ Eddie F., Trouble T. Roy, and G. Wiz, Heavy D recorded a demo that eventually landed on the desk of Def Jam executive Andre Harrell, a key player who had previously launched the careers of LL Cool J, Beastie Boys, and Run DMC. Harrell signed Heavy D The Boys to his newly established Uptown Records label, leading to the release of the group's debut album, Living Large, in 1987. While Living Large did not immediately become a runaway hit, it was warmly embraced by the hip-hop community, partly due to the catchy hit, The Overweight Lovers in the House. The group, however, hit its peak with the 1989 album, Big Time, where Heavy D masterfully blended his lyrical prowess with a sound more akin to contemporary R&B, diverging from the styles of NWA or Public Enemy. This innovative approach bridged the gap between party-ready music and technically accomplished delivery. Heavy D fearlessly rapped about relationships while grooving to dance-worthy beats, epitomizing the spirit of early hip-hop.
When you finished.
Yeah, either way.
Either way,
I close the show.
Yeah, even if you were the opening act, it was over.
They're still repairing the buildings, in fact. And that was my first televised performance.
Number 5. Lou Rawls, the esteemed American record producer and singer, is among the cast members of the comedy show ROC, who has sadly passed away. Rawls made a memorable appearance in just one episode of the show, returning in 1994. Renowned for his velvet-smooth voice and lifelong dedication to community activism, Rawls left an indelible mark with his classic tunes, including the iconic You'll Never Find Another Love Like Mine. At the age of 72, he succumbed to cancer at Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, where he had been receiving treatment for lung and brain cancer. His wife, Nina, was by his side during his final moments. Rawls was known for his remarkable vocal range, described by Frank Sinatra as the silkiest chops in the singing game. His voice resonated in various genres and mediums, becoming a recognizable figure through his commercials. Notably, he lent his voice to the famous tagline for Budweiser. Beyond his music, Rawls made significant contributions to charitable causes, playing a pivotal role in the United Negro College Fund telethons in the 1980s, which raised over $200 million. Throughout the 1960s, he actively engaged with schools, playgrounds, and community centers. Diagnosed with lung and brain cancer, Rawls disclosed that he had quit smoking 35 to 40 years ago. Reports suggest he explored both traditional and alternative methods in treating his cancer. Survived by his wife, Rawls leaves behind a legacy, his impact extending beyond his music career, shaping his commitment to charitable causes and his distinctive voice that left an enduring mark on his audiences.
It's really a great thing to have fun.
Now, how much of a football fan are you, and do you have any advice for these teams on how to get a little offense?
Well, I don't have...
Number 6. Jola, widely recognized by dedicated fans of the comedic drama ROC, is another esteemed cast member who has passed away. Jola made appearances in just 2 episodes of the show, returning in 1994. Baha Jola, born Bernard Bradley, was an American actor hailing from Brooklyn, New York, primarily recognized for his work within black cinema. He gained prominence for his roles in films such as Mississippi Burning, Penitentiary, A Rage in Harlem, and Who's the Man? Jola's career breakthrough came with his portrayal of Leon Isaac Kennedy's cellmate, the villainous half-dead Johnson in the 1979 movie, Penitentiary. This role paved the way for numerous appearances in feature films, including a significant part in Wes Craven's 1988 film, The Serpent and the Rainbow. He notably starred alongside Danny Glover in the 1991 film, A Rage in Harlem, and alongside Dr. Dre in Who's the Man? In 1993, besides his contributions to the cinematic world, Jola also made appearances in several television shows, including The X-Files, Nash Bridges, and NYPD Blue. His talent extended to the stage, participating in theatrical performances like Once in a Lifetime, 1981, Edmund, 1984, 2 on 27, Southern Rapture, 1993, and Dancing on Moonlight, 1995. Jola passed away due to a heart attack on January 8, 2005, in Los Angeles, California.
Nerds?
No killing, Slim.
Who's Jelly Fence, Lester? Pop go to Weasel.
Number 7. Oscar Brown Jr. Oscar Brown Jr. is another revered cast member from the television drama series ROC, who is no longer with us. Brown made his mark in 3 exceptional episodes, leaving an indelible impression while portraying the character of Miles Taylor. Renowned as a singer, composer, lyricist, playwright, and advocate for black culture, Oscar Brown Jr. passed away on May 29 in Chicago due to complications from a blood infection in the lower spine. He was 78 years old. Brown emerged from Chicago and gained national recognition in 1960 as a vocalist with a distinctive jazz-infused, theatrically expressive style that resonated in the hearts of his audience. As an artist during the Civil Rights era, he was among the first to candidly reflect the joy and pain of the Black American experience. To younger music enthusiasts, Brown was a familiar face, notably remembered for his role as the sophisticated, knowledgeable host on the well-received PBS program From Jump Street, the story of black music in the early 80s. 2 decades earlier, he hosted Steve Allen's brief TV series, Jazz Scene USA. Brown's contribution extended to several well-received albums for Columbia Records in the early 60s, showcasing his vocals on well-known contemporary soul and modal jazz favorites. He reinvigorated these instrumental classics with his own unforgettable lyrics. Joel Dorn, producer of Sin and Soul and Then Some, emphasized Brown's exceptional talent, highlighting his diverse skills as a songwriter and musician. His albums may not have topped the charts, but his singles became adored by jazz aficionados and remained staple tracks on jazz club playlists. Brown also mentored young talents, notably discovering the Jackson 5 in 1968. His multifaceted career included an artist-in-residence role at various colleges, television production, and accolades, including local Emmys for his work in Chicago. At the time of his passing, Brown held the position of VP Emeritus, Poet-in-Residence, and directed spoken word and rap music for Nicktoons.
Support his decisions. But then he's got a lot of he got a country full of traitors, if that's the definition.
Number 8. James Avery is undoubtedly one of the iconic figures from the 90s entertainment landscape, leaving an indelible mark on the era. He briefly graced the comedy television drama ROC with his presence, appearing in a single season back in 1992. During the 1980s, Avery embarked on his career, making appearances in television series such as NBC's Hill Street Blues, Showtime's Brothers, in the role of Bubba Dean, Amen, FM, and LA Law. The 90s witnessed his ascent to stardom through his portrayal of Philip Banks in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, a character that earned a place in TV Guide's 50 Greatest TV Dads of All Time. Following the conclusion of The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he took on the leading role of Alonzo Sparks in the UPN comedy series Sparks, which enjoyed a 2-season run. Avery's extensive television roles also included Dr. Crippen in The Closer, Charles Haysbert in The Division, and the character of Michael Kelso's commanding officer at the police academy in the later seasons of that 70s show. Avery's contributions extended to voice acting, with notable credits such as voicing Shredder in the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles animated series and James Rhodes' War Machine in the 1990s Iron Man series. Beyond the entertainment industry, he served as the commencement speaker at his alma mater, UC San Diego's Thurgood Marshall College, first in 2007 and then in 2012. In 1988, Avery married Barbara, who held the position of Dean of Student Life at Loyola Marymount University. Though he had no biological children, he became a stepfather to Barbara's son, Kevin Waters. On December 31, 2013, James Avery's passing marked the end of an era. He passed away at the age of 68 at Glendale Memorial Medical Center due to complications from open heart surgery. His untimely departure elicited heartfelt tributes from colleagues and co-stars, with Janet Hubert, who portrayed his on-screen wife Vivian in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, sharing touching words of remembrance. Will Smith, reflecting on Avery's demise, acknowledged the profound impact he had on his life. Alfonso Ribeiro, who played Avery's on-screen son Carlton, expressed his deep sorrow at the loss. Joseph Marseille, known for his role as Jeffrey, described Avery as a gentle giant. Avery Fest, an annual cultural and music festival celebrating African American heritage, has become a fitting tribute to James Avery. The event, bearing his name, held its inaugural celebration on September 2, 2023, in Avery's hometown of Suffolk, Virginia. Bennett's Creek Park serves as the venue for this annual gathering, just minutes away from the Pewsville neighborhood where James Avery was born. The inaugural year of Avery Fest in 2023 featured special guest appearances from Barbara Avery, James Avery's wife, along with Daphne Maxwell Reid, who portrayed his TV wife in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The event also paid homage to Avery's love for jazz music with a special jazz spotlight.
In confining way. Our parents, you had rules, there are things you just did not do. Okay? Now everybody gets carried away because we have President Obama, which is a wonderful...
Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey. Your support, enthusiasm, and engagement have made this experience truly remarkable. Remember, our adventure doesn't end here. It's just a pause before our next chapter together. So keep the comments, likes, and shares coming. Let's continue creating, learning, and exploring. Until next time, stay awesome, stay curious, and keep shining.